Alright, so this is part A of Immigrant Song. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the first finger on the second fret of the sixth string, that's the note F sharp. Then we're going to place your pinky on the fourth fret of the fourth string. Alright, then we're going to go back to the second fret of the sixth string. So it's... Alright, then we're going to continue with that. So we can see the full bar as and then we can just kind of repeat that to make up the full bar. So half the bar is, the second half is. Alright, so that repeats quite a few times for part A. It's about one bar is 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a, which makes up one bar. There's eighth notes and 16th notes that make up this riff. Alright, so as far as the timing goes, the first one is 1E and so when we're on the sixth string and we're doing the second fret, that's the note F sharp, we're going to be going 1E and alright. Then the next part is 1E and 2E. So the time value on the fourth fret is a 16th note. It's really quick. So it's alright. To end that first half of the bar, it's that last note is a 16th note as well. Alright. So when we're doing the timing, we need to be aware of how to mute our left hand. So the very first eighth note, 1E and the first note is going to be chopped, so we're going to relax the left hand, and then so it's chopped, and then it's chopped again after. So it's the first and the last of that half a bar. 1E and 2E and is chopped, where we relax the hand. Okay, there's another perspective on that. If we're doing if we're looking at the picking hand, we want to be doing strict alternate motion throughout this. So take a look at my right hand. It's going to be going. I don't know if you notice, it's always going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And that's moving, my hand is moving past the strings in 16th note time values. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and down, up, 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 down, up. So we're kind of going down, miss, down, up, miss, down, up. Sorry. Down, miss, down, up, miss, up. And what that does is it's a down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Whenever we miss the string, we're relaxing our left hand. So it's so 1E and 2E and down, miss, down, up, miss, up. You see, on both the misses, we're relaxing the left hand. Alright, so the song is at 112 beats per minute, and if we're doing 16th notes, then we have to count it like 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a, your arm is swinging past the strings at 16th note time values. I'm just doing it at 112. I'm not going to slow it down to make it easier already. I'm just going to just do it as it is. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. Alright, so that's what it's like with a metronome at 112 beats, 16th notes. Let's go into part B, which is the E major chord. Into the A major chord. So the E major chord, we're going to play for 6 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then we're going to strum it again, 3, and then on the 4th beat of the 2nd bar, we're going to do an A major chord. Okay, so the A major chord, you can play it like a normal standard open chord, A major, or you can just bar your first finger across the D, G, and B string. Strum from the 5th string down. Then it's back into part A. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then the next part we have is part C. That we go into part C from part A. It's so when we go to the part C, we're going to do A chord, and it's all 16th notes. So it's alright, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. Then we go to the B chord. Take notes of the muting technique. My thumb is muting the 6th string, and the bottom of my first finger is muting the high E string. When I go to the B chord, my tip of my first finger is muting the 6th string, and the bottom of my first finger is muting the high E string. You can play it, but just as per tabs provided, we're going to mute those strings. Then we go to the C chord. Alright, which is the same muting. So as far as timing goes, it's all 16th notes with the metronome. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 2E. Alright, then we're back into that part A. There's a part D right at the end of the song where they bring in a C dominant 7 add 9 chord. The part D is going to be the same. But the riff is on the fourth beat. We're going to just bring in the C dominant 7 add 9. So it's so it's a 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a... That's a C add 9 as your second finger on the third fret of the fifth string, your first finger on the second fret of the fourth string, and your third and fourth finger on the third fret of the G and the B string. Muting the high E string with the bottom of my pinky. I can even feel the string touching the bottom of my left hand. And my second finger is muting the sixth string, as well as my thumb, like a safety net. Then you can kind of bend it up. Vibrato. Okay, same thing with the metronome. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 4E. Okay, so for those of you who are interested with regards to improvisation, this song is in F sharp minor. All right, we can, if you know your patterns, your F sharp minor patterns going across the neck, you should check out the guitar arm course for that if you don't understand the stuff, keys and scales and how they work with chords. But with this song, you can use the F sharp natural minor scale, not natural, F sharp relative minor scale. And then you can use your pentatonic scale as well. You can use the blues scale. And I was taking a listen to, just looking the link to Immigrant Song. There's a link there where the solo at the end of the song is, he's also throwing in some Phrygian dominance. So altogether, he's kind of mixing those all up. So that's how he's getting all those weird sounds at the end of that video. All right.